What if your income could grow even on days you're too busy to work? And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever part of the world you are. This is Ryan Alexander Lim. I am the host for today. This is Beyond Business Beyond Border. So, guys, this is a very exciting topic that we have. But before anything else, I would like to introduce myself. I am Ryan Alexander Lim. I'm a registered nurse by profession, registered nurse from the Philippines, and of course, registered nurse here in the US. I am currently here in Pennsylvania, USA, together with my wife, who is also a dialysis nurse, and I'm a dad of two and a proud digital business owner. So before we will start with our go live and topic about busy professionals and busy parent, let me invite you to our free webinar, which is tonight. It's 8 p.m. EST. If you are contemplating or if you are planning to start your own digital business, this is the right time, guys. So we have our free webinar that will be tonight, or that will be 5 PST tonight if you are from the Pacific, and if you are in Dubai, that will be early morning, Wednesday early morning. Sis Moira, what's the time, Sis Moira? 2 a.m.
5 a.m.
5 a.m. 5 a.m. in Dubai. Okay, so guys, this is a business that could fit especially busy professionals and parents. So for busy parents and professionals, time is already stretched thin between deadlines, meetings, school runs, family responsibilities, and pure exhaustion. Adding another job feels impossible. So that's why we are introducing you to a world-class business that could fit your lifestyle as busy parents. So before we start, let's have our guest now. I'm so excited for this topic. Okay, so let's have who will be the first. Okay, let's try to check on this one, guys. Okay, I think Sis Moira will be the first. Sis Moira. Okay, I'll have the floor to you, sis. Go ahead.
Hi,
And
sorry, I just got things knocked over here, and my things is just flying and falling and everything. Anyway, for those who do not know me, I am Moira, originally from South Africa. I'm residing in the UAE now for it will be 5 years in coming May. Um, it's been an interesting 5 years in the UAE as an expat, and working as a full-time job owner, and had to, I had to find something that some extra income as a nurse, because of a lot of things, challenges and things that came along my way. Anyway, I'm here with my kids, and love the journey and the community that I is so dear to my heart. Very supportive and empowering. And as a parent, as a busy woman that's working a full-time job, and a busy parent that's also now have to help my son supervise them with their online schoolwork. Now you can imagine someone who is also running an online business on the side, trying to juggle all the time that she has, to fit in every single thing. But anyway, my thing for today, we talk about running an online business, especially for our busy parents, right? But let me tell you what it is in this business. It is about doing the thing in your own time, on your own terms. This is what I love about this business. It's not like, as I said, with the time that we have, the busy schedule that we have, it's not like a rush that you have to do. What I've learned about in this business is like time management. I had poor time management, to be honest, before starting this business. But with the training side, with the community, the people, and what I've learned out of it, it helped me try to adapt and do my things that I can do, being a mom, being a midwife, being a CEO of my business, and doing it in my own time. I had some recently, some challenges. 2025 was a bit very, very challenging, right? And affected also my health, mental health as well, and mental state as well. But I took a break also from the business, and short break actually, and a lot of things also happened. We buried my mother-in-law, things like that happened. And but at the end of the day, I still had a business that was running. I still had a business that was functioning. I was still having a business that I came back to, and nothing changed. I just picked up, where I left off. It was not that I had to start over again. Sometimes it's a bit difficult when you come back and you find out, sure, maybe you have missed a lot of things. And at the end of the day, I did not miss a thing. I had my community here. I had the people that always showed that they are there, right? And the fact that our business is an automated system, right? Which means I don't have to worry as a busy parent. I don't have to, I don't have to stress and think, oh my goodness, I didn't do that. I didn't work on my business, so nothing will change, or things like that. Things happen. Things happen. I had an action taker, right? I have people that showed interest still. Even when I took my break, people showed interest in the business. It just shows that this is a business that is flexible, and you start without, as I said, you don't lose anything. You still continue where you left off, and you just go along and move forward. It's all about um, not giving up and not quitting. At the end of the day, it's not, you're not quitting, right? You're not giving up on what you started to build for yourself, and obviously for my kids, because this is a legacy that I'm building for them. So yeah, this business is something that is fitting around your life, right? So I made use of the fact that because this is what I wanted. I want a business that I know that I can run on my own terms, in my own time, right? I'm not going to be rushed by like I'm having the boss on my head. Listen here, you have some audits to do and this to do at work. So this is not, there's no boss here that's standing on my head and saying, see that your business is do your training and do this and do that. No, I am the CEO, I'm the captain of the ship, and I do what I want to do when I want to do it. So, yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Brother Ryan. I hope I made sense, because I don't know, everything that fell down just took all the words that I prepared for out of my mouth. But anyway, I hope I made sense, and the information that I've given you today, take it with. So, we are here, busy parent, busy midwife, busy business owner, but the business must go on. Thank you, Brother Ryan.
Yes, Sis Moira, that made sense. A lot of sense actually, because yeah, that is a very good point that even if you pause for a while, the business is still there. You can pick, because we have a very good training. The training site is lifetime, so it's there. So like for example, if you pause like me, things happen, right? Events happen, so we pause something. But sometimes, like the figure skater from the US, she, before she won gold, she paused for a while, and then she regained herself, regained her confidence, and then she won the gold. So that is like with this business. So it's like this. So what I love about this business, you can pause, you can reset, and then you can go ahead with full force and with full confidence again. And that makes sense, is Moira. You are your own boss in your own terms. Now let's move on to our next guest, all the way from Canada. All right, Sis Asna, the floor is yours, sis.
Hi, Ryan. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Was a big surprise. I never expected that I would be picked to be the second. Thank you. So, this is what I'm going to talk about, guys. This is what I love about this digital business: flexibility. But before I come out about this topic, let me just present myself. My name is Asna, now living in Canada, Quebec, but I'm a healthcare worker at the same time, a proud digital business owner. So let's go about flexibility. Why do I love about flexibility? When we talk about flexibility, you means that you are able to control and manage your time, which means that you are able to do this digital business even at your bedtime. You are able to do this digital business at even at lunchtime if you are a parent, because some of you who are looking at me right now, you are parent. Some have 2 3 jobs, some have kids, some they don't have enough time with the family, and you are looking for an opportunity. So we know that when we do this 9 to 5, guys, we have clock in, clock out. You need to commute yourself to work with the transport. Let me give you an example, guys. I do nine to 5. Whether you do morning shift, evening, or night, there's something like a tablet whereby when you enter your job, you need make sure that you clock in. You sign in, they show that you are in. When you finish, you need to punch out, means that they know that you punch out. Even though you were present at work, remember, they won't give you your paycheck if you didn't clock in. So that is why so many people are going through when it comes to 9 to 5 grand. But do we have this in our digital business? No. Why? Because you are doing it at home, 9 to 5, alongside what? Your 9 to 5. And another thing, let me tell you, sometimes when I do this digital business, I get phone numbers, people call me, messages, even when I'm sleeping. So sometimes I close deals. I'm sleeping. Like, let me tell you, yesterday I was just sleeping on my bed. I received a call, and then I talked to the person, and then the person was able to start the business while I was ready. I was just sleeping, and then I wake up, I found the message, and then we talked to the person. So which means there is not any like a time, like specific time that you can say this is the time that I need to do the business. Like, while 9 to 5 grand, what we do, you have to make sure that you do 8 hours or 9 hours a day. If it's gonna be morning or evening or night shift, you have to make sure that you respect those hours before you come home. Let me tell you another thing, guys. This makes me laugh. It happened to me. It also happened for so many people, because I still do 9 to shift. Why I'm doing my business. Once you finish your 9 to 5, what happened? You will see somebody rushing, running. One time there was this one of my colleague. I asked, "Why are you rushing?" He was like, "I'm finished my shift. I'm going back home. I want to go home. I'm missing home." So many people want that. Once they finish their shift, they want to rush home. Why? And if when they rush, you think that maybe tomorrow they won't come back again. No, they will come back. Right? So why? Because they just miss home. Maybe some they left their kids home, some they leave their husband home. They want to see their family, and that is why so many people rush. And sometimes it even happened to me when once I finish, I'm rushing. But when it comes to digital business, do we rush? No, you are just at the comfort of your home. So, what do I want to mean? Yes, this digital business is for parents, mothers. And even though, let me tell you something, even if you are not parents, you haven't married, or you are already married, you are expecting to get married, or you are married, you are expecting to have kids, this is an ideal digital business. In my case, I don't have kids yet, but what I love about it is that I'm already establish something. I already have my digital business, and I'm proud of about it, because it is for my kid. I'm preparing my cause. Tomorrow when I will have my kid, I know that if they need something, "Mama, I want this," I'll be able to provide them without any problem. Because when I'm only depending on only 9 5, which means that I'll have to tell them, "Wait, first I need to go to wait for my paycheck." Or if I don't have 9 to 5, I have to go and work and do that 9 to 5. That is when I will get that money and provide for my kid, which means that this digital business. So whether you are a single parent, you are a student, you are full-time, flexibility matters. If you are looking for something, this is an ideal. think about it, start building for it. If you're a parent, think about starting it without delaying, without skepticism, without waiting. This is the right time. If you're not married and you are preparing to be a parent, make sure you have this plan B. This will help you to have a future. You are building a legacy for your families. Thank you. That is all what I wanted to say, Ryan.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sis Asna. That's a very good one. Yeah, because I love what you said. It's all about flexibility. Because I remember when I started this business also back in the Philippines, I used to work two jobs. So one in the morning, one in the evening. But my evening job is only 4 hours. But I have the in the Philippines we have 8 to 5. We have 8 to 5. But I did this business only during, like for example, during break time. So if there are inquiries, but what I love about here is we have that system that will work, that will do the follow-ups and everything. And talking about what Sis Asna said, closing deals. So it's not we are the one that will closing the deals, but we have that system that will do for us. So I love it. That's why your 9 to 5 is for your survival, but your 5 to 9, that is what you are going to do during your business or during your free time, that will give you your free time and your dreams. Now let's move on to another guest all the way from Texas, USA. Let's give it up to Sis Shelby. The floor is yours, sis. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for the opportunity to be here with all of you. My name is Shilpi. I'm from Dallas, Texas. Originally, I'm from India and living in USA for last 20 years. I'm a happy stay-at-home mom. I have 3 kids, one cute dog, and a loving husband. So today's topic, it's very strong topic, right? Why it is this business is ideal for busy parents and professionals. So as a parent, I want to I want to share my experience, my point of view. So entrepreneurship has given me more than just income. It has given me opportunity to teach my kids ownership. Every day they don't just hear me talk about responsibility, they see me that I am doing it, I am modeled it. So they see entrepreneurship in action. They watch me show up even when I don't feel like it, even I'm messy, even I'm scared, but still I show up. They observe discipline, they observe consistency, and those silent lessons are more powerful than anything I could ever lecture them about or shout at or try to teach them. They learn it by themselves. They are also learning something like many people like us. We don't learn until much later age. Like when we are older, then we got to know, oh, there is some other income stream. That income doesn't only come from a job, right? Income can be created. It it can be created by online business. Opportunities can be built, values can be shared, and when they see that, their mindset that shifts from earning money to building assets, right? I'm not just working for today, I'm building something for the that outlives me, because legacy is not something you announce one day. It built for the years. So legacy is something you teach through your actions, your habits, and your standards. And I would say if my children, they grow up believing that they have power to create, to lead, and own their future in their own hand, that will be the greatest success of all, right? That's what a parent want for their kids. Thank you, Ryan. Over to you.
Ah, yes, that's so powerful. I love it, Sis Shelby, because of course, you will not be only present with your kids for the moments with your kids, but what this digital business is giving us is you are also giving your kids an opportunity for their future. So it's not only being there, it's not only sharing the moments with them, but the opportunity for their future. So that's very great. Thank you so much, Sis Chelpy. I love that one. Now, before we will go to Sis Ola, allow me to shout out some of our viewers for today. Shout out to Sis Sharon. Hello, everyone watching from California, USA. Thank you, Sis Sharon. Okay, now let's move on to our next guest all the way from Canada. Let's have Sis Ola. Sis Ola, the floor is yours, sis.
Thank you, Ryan. Good day, everybody. How are we doing? My name again is Ola. I live in Calgary, Canada. I'm a wife. I'm a mom of 2 adult children and 1 grandchild. I'm also an accountant by training. And I particularly like this topic because I feel like it's talking about me. And when you look at it, one thing I would like to encourage people about is that you don't need to leave your work. I am working right now and I'm still doing this business. So it's not the desire, of course, is to be able to slow down. Perhaps you're running a lot of shifts and hours. Is the ideal thing is to be able to slow down as you get results from this business. However, there's no pressure. There's no pressure for you to live like that stable income. That's what's always on our head. You can't leave your stable income for something that you don't even know what's coming out of this. So you can do your job, still work your schedule, and be able to do this business. That is really the thing about this, the beauty of this business. So you can keep your stable income and then you can grow at your pace. When you feel, oh, the time is okay, I'm okay now with the income I'm making from this business, then I can leave my job and have more time. Remember, one of the purposes of this business is to have time freedom, to have income freedom, and to have location freedom. So you will be able to attain all those desires that you have if you are able to do that. So there's one of the benefits also is that it will reduce your financial stress. Imagine if you are able to make so amount of money, and then from this business you are able to add something to it. That is more. So you'll be able to reduce your financial stress. Pressure will be down. And I was reading a post this morning, and I think I reposted it on my page. It's something about the fact that money causes stress in the home. If there is no money or not enough money, then there's a lot of stress, But if you need a certain amount of money, you are able to have it, then the pressure is down. So one of the things you can get is that you can do your work, your normal schedule with this business. You would have increased income because the income will grow. And of course, you grow at your pace. There's no pressure. You are not in the business of, like at work, you have to impress your boss. You have to show that you know your work. You have to do a lot of things. But here, you don't impress anybody, only yourself. You impress your pocket, you impress your time. Just, you don't have to impress or put pressure on. Nobody puts pressure on you. You just have to do your work. So my encouragement is that as many busy professionals out there, as you're thinking, where is the extra time to do this? It doesn't take a lot of time, and you can combine it with your present schedule. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Sis Ola. That's really true because me, guys, I'm a busy parent. I am taking care of 2 kids. Of course, I'm a husband and I'm also a nurse educator. But I was so into my work when I was still in the Philippines. But when I migrated together with my wife and children here in the US, I found that freedom. I found that time freedom that I have, and this business gives me that option that there's a lot more. I also have that peace of mind that whatever will happen, but me guys, I am already in my own terms. I will just, like, for example, if there's work, okay. If there's no work, it's okay. So it feels like I'm not working anymore because my work is my passion and this business is also my passion. And that's very true, Sis Ola. This business can go along with your full-time job. So you don't have to quit. No pressure, no inventory, no drop shipping. You're not the one who will drop ship. Everything, guys, we have 90% automated in this digital business. And for me, okay, my point here before we'll end is about scalability of the business. So a scalable business or digital business isn't about working more hours. So for me, I'm doing this business 1 to 2 hours in a day or even 1 hour. And if you are so good, or if you are website is already up and running, you can do it even 30 minutes. Because everything is there. You can do it, like for example, posting. So it's been building something that isn't limited by your hours. It allows you to leverage system, automation, and digital platforms, so your effort doesn't stop the moment you log off. So in life where time is most limited resource, having income that isn't tied to every minute you work isn't convenient, it's strategic. So for those nurses and other professional, because I'm a nurse also, and other professionals, we have accountant here, we have a stay-at-home mom here, we have a registered midwife here. So any professional, this business can be done, even if you're still working in your full-time job. So guys, okay, let me remind you that what makes this business scalable is it can adapt around family life, not the other way around. Scalability gives you leverage, and leverage is what makes it realistic for people who are already busy, because it allows effort to multiply without multiplying your hours. So this is what we love about our automated system. It's like we have our own personal secretary who will be doing the follow-up, but it's not us while we are sleeping. So as what Warren Buffett have said, if you cannot find something that will work for you even you're sleeping, you will be working for the rest of your life. Okay, so before we'll end this one, let us give each of these guests to invite you to our free webinar. They can speak in their own language. I love hearing their own dialect or language, guys. It's Moira. First you. First on you first.
Dankie, Brother Ryan. Vir my Afrikaans sprekendes reg oor die wêreld, daar waar julle is, daar in Suid-Afrika ook, maak nie saak waar julle is nie. Ons het 'n vriendelike en 'n is eintlik free, you know. So dis verniet, jy het geen koste daar vir die informasie session nie. So dit is elke week op 'n Woensdag en 'n Vrydagoggend 5:00 vir terwyl ek dink is nog time shifts nou, so is 5:00 in die oggend vir Dubai time op 'n Woensdag en 'n Vrydagoggend, wat dit miskien in Suid-Afrika se 2 ure vroeër wees, so dit sal so 3 ure wees. So maak 'n bietjie 'n plannetjie man om net so 'n bietjie vroeg op te staan, net om daardie informasie te kry wat jy nodig het vir die aanlyn besigheid. Dit wat ons vanaand gepraat het is van is 'n besigheid wat jy op jou eie terme doen, you know. So daar is nie iemand wat agter jou staan wat vir jou sê jy moet dit doen en dat doen. Jy is jou eie besigheidseienaar, jy het jou eie website, dit is alles, jy doen alles, you know, wat jy wil doen soos jy dit wil hê. So ja, dis net 'n vriendelike uitnodige informasie. Dit is elke week en dit elke Woensdag en elke Vrydagoggend. As jy vra het, hier's my website, of jy kan my 'n boodskapie stuur enige tyd. Ek sal antwoord so gou as moontlik as wat ek jou boodskapie kry. Dankie, Brother Ryan.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Moira. So the website is there, www.moirasandyfouché.com. And let's move on to Sis Asna. Go ahead, sis. Short
Thank you, Ryan.
invitation.
So leo ni siku ya pili. Siku ya pili tunakuaga na webinar. Uangalie hapo chini, utaangalia website yangu iko pale www.asnamyblog.com. Ukiingia kwenye hiyo au unaweza kuingia kwenye page yangu ya Facebook, utapata contact yangu ili ukitaka kujua habari zaidi kuhusu business hii. Pour les gens qui parlent français aussi, vous êtes capable de faire cette business. Si vous êtes parent ou bien vous êtes marié, vous n'avez pas encore les enfants, mais vous pensez d'avoir les enfants en futur. Mais on sait que toujours on a besoin de plan B, parce que oui, on travaille, mais on a aussi besoin d'avoir un plan B qui est à côté. Donc, comment tu peux faire? Parce que quand tu auras des enfants, tu auras beaucoup de dépenses. Vous êtes toujours des dépenses. Imaginez si vous avez 2, 3 enfants, les enfants demandent beaucoup de choses. Donc, si vous voulez les plans B, vous voulez commencer quelque chose et vous ne savez pas où commencer, c'est juste la formation. On va te donner la formation, on va te donner tout, que ça va t'aider. Mahadi, wana amai, wana anjati, wana dedi, anza. Nde business njikutaura. Unaweza kuti business inogona kukubatsira muri vabereki, muri kumbo expecta kwane vana. Tunoziva kuti takamboya kuma diaspora toti todzidzai toendai kuzvikoro. Takadzidzai, takapedza zvikoro, asi unoziva kuti mabills haamboperi, unoziva kuti mwedzi nemwedzi nyange ukambopiwa mapaycheck acho haambokwani uchibhadhara mabills uchibhadhara asi mari dzacho hadzisi kukwana. Todii uri mubereki zuva nezuva uchiendesa vana vako kudaycare, hausisina kana nguva nemurume wako, hauna kana nguva nevana vako, saka uri kumbocheka kuti wodii, watonetsa neuyu, wanetseka nebasa rere tinoshanda kumabasa, zuva nezuva uchienda kushandira munhu uri kuchibvunza kuti upenyu wangu wemangwana uchaita sei. Saka kana muchitsvagawo mukana kuti moita sei, mbonditsvagei. Nhasi iTuesday tinenge tine webinar. Ukatarisa panapo unotarisa una website yangu inogona kukubatsira kuti utangidza papi. Maita basa. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, Sis Asna. So for those who are watching or following Sis Asna, her website is www.asnamyblog.com. Now let's move on to Sis Shelby. Sis Shelby, go ahead.
Thank you, Ryan. So, आप सबने हम सबको सुना, सबको प्यार भरे नमस्ते सभी दर्शकों को। आप सबने हमको सुना और आपने कुछ सीखा। अगर आप भी मल्टीपल इनकम स्ट्रीम्स पाना चाहते हैं, अगर आप अपने बच्चों के लिए लेगेसी क्रिएट करना चाहते हैं, अगर आप अपने टाइम फ्रीडम चाहते हैं, फाइनेंशियल फ्रीडम चाहते हैं, प्लीज आप डिजिटल बिजनेस के बारे में और पता कीजिए। मेरी वेबसाइट है www.shilpisharma.com। आप इस पर जाइए, अपनी ईमेल एड्रेस और नाम डालिए और फ्री वेबिनार देखिए 20 मिनट्स का, और आपके जो भी क्वेश्चन है मैं यहाँ पर हूँ आंसर करने के लिए। लेट्स वर्क टुगेदर। थैंक यू रायन।
Yes, thank you. That's a very good one, Sis Shelby. Yeah, let's work together. So for those who are following Sis Shelby, her website is www.shilpisharma.com. Thank you so much, Sis
Thank
Shelby.
you.
Now let's move on to Sis Ola. Go ahead, Sis. Invite them to our free webinar tonight.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan. And well, I'll speak in my language as well. But first of all, I want to give a shout out there that if you've been watching and you've been wondering what's all this about, it's good to come attend the webinar. The webinar is at 6 p.m. Mountain Time and it's 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So you can join in. To join in, you just need to sign up on my website, and that's www.newdot.com. If you go on there, you put in your name, your email. We don't use it for any other marketing purposes. It's just to sign you up for the complimentary webinar. Once you watch the webinar, it gives you a good overview of what this business is about. And from all what you've been hearing, you'll be able to, consider it and take the steps as it will be given to you in the on the webinar. And yomi nǹkan tí mo ti sọ lóyìnbó màá sọ ní Yorùbá ipe lẹ́ni ni wọ́n máa ń ṣe kíní tá máa ń pè ní bí information session ni tẹ́ bá ti gbọ́ wọ́n á sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó wà nínú ẹ̀, gbogbo ìtawà ò lè sọ tán bíbá ní ọwọ́ short time tá fi ń ṣe yìí. Àwọn yẹn máa sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó wà ń bẹ̀, tó bá sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ tán fún yín, tẹ́ bá mọ̀ pé fẹ́ wò aago 6 ní ọjọ́ Tuesday and Thursday ló máa ń ṣe webinar yẹn, Tuesday and Thursday aago 6 Mountain Time. Tó bá jẹ́ Eastern Time náà lẹ́wà, Eastern Time yẹn tún máa ń popular, ìyẹn jẹ́ aago 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. And ẹ kàn máa kọ orúkọ yín, email address yín, tẹ́ bá ti fi síbẹ̀ ó máa gbé yín lọ síbi tẹ́ máa ti lè wò ó tẹ́ bá log on ní time yẹn. Tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ replay náà ni, tó bá yẹ pé ìgbà tẹ́ bá ráyè lẹ́fẹ́ tẹ́ bá ti fi orúkọ yín àti email yín síbẹ̀ náà, ó sì máa gbé yín lọ síbẹ̀ náà. A máa kéré oko délé o, ṣùgbọ́n èmi mọ̀ pé eléyìí ó ń ṣiṣẹ́, it works. And if I can do it, you can do it too. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you so much, Sis Ola. Bitaw, it's my turn. Okay, so ako nag-imbitar ninyo ka ng mga Bisaya diha or kapwa Filipino nako kay kani nga business gidesign gid ni sa mga busy kay nga parents or unsa pa imong mga career diha, kay as parents wala di na gyud ta ka-afford og laing spare time pa. We cannot afford nga miss pag mga opportunities or moments sa atong mga pamilya. So this business kay digital man nga business, so ni focus ni sa kanang leverage and automation, and we have that system nga kanang di nakakinahanglang magsigi pag hasol-hasol, di na ka magsigi pag kanang tuktok or kanang dili ni pa siya pareha sa mga traditional one nga manuktok ka, magdemo-demo ka. No, this business it's all done online. Ginabuhat ni sa online. So ang nakanindot ani flexible imong schedule. We have that system, walang inventory, portable. Ako pareha na ako ni nagdala mula sa Philippines, ako ni nagdala sa Amerika. And ang pinakanindot pa di ani guys is tax advantage. Naami tax refund especially kung katong mga mag start ang ani nga business, especially if sa Amerika, you can take advantage gyud sa tax. Okay? So again, before we'll end, all right, for a while. Okay, let's have this one. It's not about adding more stress. It's about building something smarter alongside what you're already doing. So for professionals out there and parents who wants options, flexibility, and long-term security, this model simply makes sense. So we are live, and thank you for watching. And for those who will be watching the replay, watch guys, and only register your name and your email address on our website, and then down there is the replay or the live if you will be watching the live. Thank you so much, and we'll see you again next week. And this is Business Beyond Borders. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very much. Bye.
you,
Thank
sisters.
you. Bye.
Bye, everyone.